Hey y'all, Around the Bend Adventures here. Wanted to start this video off just a little bit differently than we have the last few videos that we've posted to YouTube. Wanted to remind everybody about why we started this YouTube channel to begin with. Originally, it started really for our friends and our family. We wanted a place where they could join us in our backcountry adventures or our ocean adventures, or anything else that we really thought that they would love to be a part of but couldn't be because of proximity or their own personal preferences. It also was kind of selfishly a great way to archive our backcountry adventures. Since then, it's kind of evolved a little bit. We've had some great followers that have subscribed to our channel, and they're complete strangers, but every time we post a video, they're liked and they're commented by some of these individuals, and that is fantastic. So we really appreciate any feedback and any comments that y'all, friends or acquaintances or strangers, that you guys have to say. We really are just enjoying the backcountry adventures that we get to do, and love to take you guys on these adventures with us, even if it's virtually. So this adventure that you're about to watch is an 11-mile loop that we had originally planned on being. It ended up being a 13-mile loop in the land between the lakes. It is about 4.5 hours away from us, and so we had a road trip there and back, which is fantastic and a great way to start off a backcountry adventure. It was myself, Mike, our buddy Jeremy, and a newbie, Mary. Started this trip at the North Welcome Station at the land between the lakes. It's a little bit hard to find the trailhead. It is directly behind the North Welcome Station if you're looking for it. And decided to go on this well-graded, primarily used for mountain bikes, trail. The first night was beautiful, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. The second night was a long day, and we were excited for the backcountry campsite that we kind of bushwhacked and had to find and make ourselves. So why don't you come along, watch the video, comment below, subscribe to our channel.
I quit.
That time it was Mike.
I quit. You didn't even let it shut that time.
Hey guys, we made it. I'm gonna start our backcountry adventure on the Canal Loop Trail. Hey, we just got here. Where are they going? They best not leave me. Mary, tell me how you're feeling.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Let's do this. I'm feeling like I've got a few extra pounds on my back right now, really.
for a number.
I tried to learn a couple. Oh, maybe that's the trail.
That's the.
Oh, good. We don't have to walk this nice hard. That's why.
That's what I'm talking
Yay!
about.
I say that.
And then just the white is maybe a connector, maybe?
I don't know. It's not like it was blue and white to the right and just blue to the street.
Yeah.
What's that go? North South Trail goes that way. What makes you think this way, Jeremy?
What do you think so far?
Oh, I'm loving it. In the shade. Not a lot of danger involved so far. We're good.
It's our first little bit of an uphill, isn't it?
Yes. I can handle this all day if it's not any worse. Great. That's very pretty.
There's D connector. We are not going back to the parking lot at this point. We are going to continue on the Canal Loop.
Dun, dun, dun.
Found our campsite, we hope. I think maybe there's one more tent there. We'll see what happens. Hey y'all, so we made it to our first campsite. We are about 2.3 miles in, right Mike? 2.3? And there is another couple here that have graciously said that they don't mind that we stay, and so we are going to. We know that we have water here, and this trail, the Canal Loop, just doesn't have a lot of water. And we got dinner tonight and breakfast tomorrow morning, so we want water. Trying to get hydrated. It's supposed to be, we've got a cool breeze, but it's been pretty warm today, about 78, and tomorrow's supposed to be 83 or 84, so it's going to be pretty warm tomorrow. We're excited.
Cracker? Anybody want a cracker?
Yeah, but we get to make dinner in the house.
See those bugs?
They're bad.
Those are mosquitoes.
Swarming.
Somebody's going in the drain.
We had a perfect night last night. The weather was gorgeous. It wasn't rainy at all. There was a breeze. The low was 60 degrees last night at 6 a.m. So we had a perfect warm evening. We're going to plan on hiking around 5 or 6 miles today and continue on our 11-mile loop to go back to the car. Here, I'm going to turn this around so you can see what my view is. Okay, so the mosquitoes are really bad. I have a small little backcountry use DEET spray that we're using. That is working. We are about an hour into hiking for the day. There's a little bit of a detour when you first come, right before you come to the Sea Connector Trail. So we had to walk on the road, coming out just to the left just a little bit. How you guys doing?
Great.
Good. Awesome. You're a great leader.
Oh, that's some good breeze right there.
That feels
That
good.
breeze is wonderful.
Finally.
There's a tower right here. There's a tower. Right ahead.
Coming up to the tower.
Now what do we do?
Climb.
Woo. Okay, I'm gonna climb it.
All right, so our plan is to go another about 0.5 and then stop underneath where the canal is. There's a bridge, have some lunch, filter some water, take a break. You're an idiot. Oh, that's pretty. Hey guys, it is May 2nd, 2020. It is just after 10 o'clock, and Mike, Jeremy, Mary, and I made it into our second night for camp. We have eaten, we have gotten water, set up camp, and everybody is ready for bed at this point. It was a long day today. We made it 8.1 miles. Finally, we're able to find a good spot for some water, and that was hammockable. We have about 2 miles to get out tomorrow towards the North Welcome Station, and then we will be back home to Knoxville probably after we get some really, really delicious food. I think some food for thought while I am sitting here listening to a whippoorwill in the background, boats off my left shoulder, with the moon above, would definitely be to remember to take time to do these trips, hang out with friends, and just be able to laugh. And absolutely, absolutely do not forget DEET. Good morning. It is day 3. It was warm last night. Didn't even put my socks or my hat on. Beautiful morning today. It's about 8 o'clock. We're thinking about getting up. Probably gonna make some coffee and hike the 1.5 to 2.5 miles out of here. and then go back to Knoxville. Nothing else to say, Mike?
Huh? I'm ready for a shower.
All right, let's go.
And I think our stink will actually show on the camera, like the little stinky Charlie Brown guy.
I think so. We're way over here, aren't we? Didn't you park up the side?
Where's the car? I don't see the car.
There it is.
Mike, do you see the car?
I see the car.
I see the car.
How do you feel, Mike? Mary?
I am done. But I feel good. I feel good.
I feel good. So I made it back to the North Welcome Station. We ended up doing 12 point... Hey Mike, what was the mileage total?
12.3, wasn't it?
12.9? It was a great trip. We've just got to make sure that we do a tick check. The ticks are pretty bad in this area, and it would really suck to get Lyme disease amongst the corona pandemic. What do you think about the trip?
We did it. Somehow the 11-mile trip Char took us to turned into 13. Surprise, surprise. But not a lot of up, not a lot of down. It was a nice beginner first trail of the year kind of trail. Not a lot of water. Be careful where you're planning on staying. Jeremy?
I loved it. I want to go back. The land between the lakes is beautiful. You got access to water on, well, there's a lot of cliffs that you got to jump down if you're low on water, but it was really nice, flat, up and down, kind of gradual, but I really want to go back and do it again. It was a wonderful, wonderful hike.
Do you have a favorite moment?
When we saw the car.
The first night's sleep was the best sleep I've ever had in a hammock, and I slept perfectly. It was great.
Yeah, and
I love that.
And I wish we knew their names. We got to camp, and these two people were there. And
Rick and
Teddy.
Oh yeah, Rick and Teddy. But I wish we knew who they were so we could send them a link.
Yeah.
But they were the nicest people.
Yes.
We were gonna go on. We didn't know where we'd stay, and he came running up the trail after us. Said, "Hey, just stay here. It's okay." And they shared their campfire with us. We told stories, and they were wonderful people. I wish that we could send this video to them and they could see it, but maybe they'll watch a LBL video sometime and run into it. So hello Rick and Teddy, we appreciate your hospitality greatly.
And the laughs.
Yeah,
she was hilarious.
She was a riot. Yeah, and he kept the tidiest fire I'd ever seen. He kept every piece in there, and it was the nicest fire. It was wonderful.
Good people.
Mary, what did you think?
It was a great time, great hike, a little challenging, not too challenging, just perfect for me. Great pace, great views, beautiful water. Just a great weekend.
The first time in 6 weeks we've been able to eat in a dining room.
It's gonna be so good to be served.
No dishes to do?
No dishes to do. We get to sit down and someone serves us. It's gonna be great.
I didn't do anything.
It's irresistible.
It's not too late.
I hate bones.
Sure sneaks them in, like, oh my gosh. You don't even know Cher's got him.
You're gonna have to go.
You're gonna get choked.
Yes, you can.